Welcome to this week's lessons. We're actually going to start with doing a little activity online, and it's actually a setup day. You'll see that there isn't really a full lesson here, and I haven't called it a day. It's Unit 5 Day Star. It's just a setup activity that sets us up for our next two lessons. Okay, so it's only watching and going through an activity that we're going to do. So you're watching the video right now, obviously. What we're going to do is click on the stacking papers thing. And this brings us to Kyle Pierce's website. Now, Kyle's my friend there who we watched before with the walkout videos. He was the guy walking out of the buildings and so forth. And you remember you kind of went through an activity there where you went through some slides. So this is another activity where you're going to go through these pages or slides on stacking paper. So again, you'll be watching videos and doing things and watch videos and so forth. So I'm not going to watch the video right now. You're going to go off and do this, but it's about him stacking pieces of or packages of paper together and so forth. Okay, and when you're done, of course, you click the next. This has a little bit more interaction to it. So after you watch the video, is there anything you have that comes to mind? If you want to contribute to this, you can. You just push plus here and type in what you might be curious about. You know, how many stacks of paper there is, or how tall it is, or whatever. So this is just a spot where you're going to input something. You don't have to. I'm not going to be checking this or anything like that. It's just if you want to participate, you're welcome to. At the very least, you're going to push next at the bottom. And then, of course, here's another question. Are there predictions? Now, there is a bit of a glitch here that this Padlet has been archived. That means you can't type in anything in there. So you might just want to guess some numbers in your head and then push next. And then you'll get more information in this video. Push next, here's that more information, and then you can start doing some calculations. Now you're welcome to do calculations on this whiteboard that Kyle's provided, so you could actually maybe do some things about like there's 273 divided by something or whatever. You can do some calculations here, or you can do this on a piece of paper. Okay, it's just he's offered up this spot to do some doodling or math if you like, but you don't have to. You can just go off on a scrap piece of paper and do that. Regardless, you have to push next, and you can't see it, so you'll have to scroll down here to push next. And if you wanted to share this information or these guesses, you could do that. You can see that some people have shared some guesses here. So again, you would click plus and share a guess. But you don't have to. You can just go off and push next, and then you'll actually be able to watch the video to find out the answer to the problem that he's going to. So that will complete the first of, you're actually going to do 3 little mini tasks. That's the first little task that we've gone through, and then you're going to go to the sequel here, and you click on that sequel, and you're going to begin a second small little task. Again, you can either click here or push begin, and you'll be going through, again, more slides, and you could do some more predictions and so forth. So you'll go on and watch and learn more and go on, and there are three ones. You'll get to the third one is called thick stacks, where he changes the stacks of paper there, and you can go on and try those ones. Again, pushing begin. You'll keep going through all these slides, pushing next, 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 until you get down to the very end. And that's where you'll finish. Now, along the way, you'll be watching these little videos that he has set up. So I'm just going to give you a little preview of this video. I'll go full screen here so you can see it. And in these videos, he's showing the math that he wants to demonstrate in this. And you'll see there is some similarity stuff. There's some slope stuff that he's doing. You're going to be doing y equals mx plus b in a second, doing some substitution. There's y equals mx plus b, and so forth. And then getting down until the end. Now, all of this math, you can definitely follow along, but this is the math I'm going to teach you in the next 2 lessons. So don't be stressed if you don't quite 100% understand the math that he's doing here. The point is to try and connect the math to a real life scenario. And that's what I thought we'd start off with. So think about a real life scenario and see how the math can represent that. Okay, so but all of these steps that he's doing here is what I'm going to be doing with you in the next 2 videos. Okay, so watch, enjoy, and then when you get to the end, you'll know you're at the end because if you click on other tasks, it gets back to the beginning and there's those 3 mini tasks. Okay, so there isn't anywhere else to go once you finish those 3 tasks. Okay, so that's all that you're going to do today. Once you're done, just push the mark as mark as done button. You're not handing anything in. You're just going through the activity and setting the scene, so that then we can go off and do, these 2 lessons on day 10 and day 11. All right, so enjoy stacking paper.